him improve on those numbers a little bit here to start the season off. As the Bears come out of the huddle. As Trubisky gets the guys all set up, he's in the shotgun. Ace formation with Jordan Howard at the tailback. Takes the snap, moves around, throws it to Jordan Howard on a swing pass out to the right for a pickup of about 1 to 2 yards. Not good. Not a good way to start off. You'd like to see him take a little bit longer there to have the play develop, but it was probably a short routes all the way around, probably a couple slants here and there. As you see the starters for the offensive line and the receivers in the backs. It'd be interesting to see what Chicago comes out with here on second down. Oh, that was actually a pickup of nothing. So just a catch for Jordan Howard if you have him in fantasy. Trubisky takes the handoff, or Trubisky takes it, hands it off to Jordan Howard. Nice little run there to the left side for a pickup of about 4 yards. As you see the Packers defensive front linebackers, you got Clay Matthews, Blake Martinez, Jake Ryan, Nick Perry. In the defensive back, you got Kevin King and Jair Alexander, the rookie out of Louisville. That was a pickup of 4, so you got 3rd down and 6 here. It'd be interesting to see what Chicago comes out with. They come out with trips to the right. Jordan Howard's in the back. Cohen's in the backfield. Trubisky takes the snap, looks around. Ooh, almost picked off by, who is that? Blake Martinez in the middle. Pass was intended for Trey Burton. It will be incomplete, so that will be a 4th down and 6. And just like that, the Bears will kick it back. Will give the ball to the Green Bay, probably with good field position, depending on how O'Donnell boots this one away. It'll be interesting to see what he tries to do here. Not really sure of the wind as of right now. We'll see how it goes after this kick as O'Donnell kicks it. Yep, wind is blowing as he kicks it all the way to the 5. It takes a bounce and into the end zone, so that'd be a touchback. So it looks like the wind going from south to north is blowing pretty strong. So that means north to south is going to be a hassle with the kickers today. As you see Aaron Rodgers coming out, no need to talk about him. You know his numbers. He had a good season last year. It'd be interesting to see what they could do in this new season. You got Randall Cobb. You got Geronimo Allison as receivers. Aaron Jones in the backfield. They lost Jordy Nelson in the offseason. He went to Oakland. But you still got Devontae Adams. Comes out in an ace formation shotgun with Aaron Jones to his right. Rodgers takes the snap, looks around, passes it to number 84 for a first down, pickup of 17. Nice find right over there. That was actually Lance Kendricks coming over from the LA Rams. Kendricks, as you know, played his college ball at the University of Wisconsin, so it should be no problem fitting into the Green Bay system. That was a good find. Good tackle by Roquan Smith. Looked like a little bit of man coverage. So first down, ball's at the 37-yard line. 12:55 left to go in the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers is under center. Ace formation. Hands the ball off to Aaron Jones. He's up the left side. Gets a nice block as he breaks it. Oh, couldn't get away from Amos as he brings it into Chicago territory down at the 39-yard line. Nice pickup of 25 yards on a good rush. There was a good block. I don't know who the receiver was. We have to get a replay if we can. But man, that receiver cleaned out the corner. Couldn't see from that angle who it was. Tries to duke Amos, but Amos was having none of it. If he was able to get around there, he would have been gone. So first down for the Green Bay Packers here in Chicago territory. This is the first snap either team has in opponent's territory today. Rodgers is under center. Play action fake, looks around, sees nothing. He's scrambling. Khalil Mack is giving chase. Let's see. Sacked by, was that a gain? Trevathan and Khalil Mack are on the stop. It'd be interesting to see if he was able to gain a yard or two. As you take a look at the Green Bay offensive line, you got Devontae Adams, Jamal Williams, Aaron Jones, Wendell Cobb, receivers and backs. So that was a pickup of 2. Aaron Rodgers scrambles to the left side and picks up a gain of 2. So you got 2nd down and 8 in the first quarter. 11:32 left. Aaron Rodgers is in the shotgun formation with Aaron Jones. He hands the ball off to Aaron Jones. Nice little run to the right side of the formation there. Chicago is not really playing up. They have a lot of... Their linebackers are nowhere to be found once Aaron Jones gets past the first line of the defense. It'd be interesting to see what Chicago does now. It looks like the Green Bay Packers are putting together a fairly decent drive here to get their first possession going. It's actually 3rd and 4, so that was a pickup of 6 yards. Pickup of 4 yards, excuse me. Aaron Rodgers comes out in a split formation shotgun. Takes the snap, fires it in the middle, complete to number 81, Geronimo Allison, down to the 25-yard line. Nice little pickup to get the first down. He's got 8 yards, Geronimo Allison does, so that was a pickup of 8. Good tackle by Amos again, playing a little bit of coverage there. So you got first down at the Chicago 25-yard line. And Rodgers is picking up where he left off, pretty much, driving the Packers down the field. They come out with 2 receivers to the left of the formation. Rodgers takes the handoff, takes the snap, hands it off to Jamal Williams for a pickup of 5. The Packers' offensive line is actually getting a pretty good jump once Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. These running backs are averaging, I would have to say, at least 3 to 4 yards per carry as of right now. I could be wrong, but just from the looks of it, they are getting excellent blocking up front. Rodgers is in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks around, blitz coming, fumble! Fumble picked up by, who is that? Picked up by Bryce Callahan on the fumble recovery. Wow. Vic Fangio brings the blitz. Absolutely, that gets home to Aaron Rodgers, and Trevathan causes the fumble, and Bryce Callahan is there to pick it up. Wow. Bakhtiari had a chance to pick it up, and he actually let that go right by him into Callahan's hands. That was a big play by this Chicago defense. Excellent blitz call on that one, as Green Bay was looking to drive, and the Chicago will take it over in their own side of the field at the 30-yard line, as Mitch Trubisky comes out for the second possession. Trubisky is going to go under center. I think this is the first time he's gone under center all game. He's got 2 receivers up to the right, takes the snap, hands it off to Jordan Howard. Howard breaks 1 tackle, but couldn't get by the second one, as he has 2 rushes on the day for 6 yards, as that was a gain of 2. Nick Perry, linebacker for Green Bay, is on the stop there. Didn't allow too much damage. I would like to see the Bears try to run the ball a little bit more, try to get some work in between the tackles, maybe a couple zone runs here and there, or some power runs, as you got Trubisky under center. Takes the snap, blitz coming. Clay Matthews with the sack of Trubisky, as that is a big loss, as it brings up 3rd and 18. Man, oh man, he came off the left side of the defensive formation and absolutely destroyed. He was getting blocked by Trey Burton, and actually Burton went out and just let him go. Wow, Trubisky has to see that and has to not take too wide of a turn on that play action. It would have been nice to see what would have happened if Trey Burton would have held the block up just a little bit longer, as it was probably a long, deep routes on that one, so it would have been interesting to see what would have made of it. You got Trubisky in the shotgun now with Cohen to his right. Takes the snap, looks around, scrambling around. You got Jake Ryan coming after him. He's going to take off. He's going to go. He's going to slide down at the 49-yard line, right close to midfield, as that's a pickup of 27 yards. And you have to wonder what Green Bay was thinking on that one. With the linebackers that they have, how they didn't have a spy, at least somebody on the field. Or at least everybody was turned their backs to Trubisky, and he absolutely took off. And that was a big gain on 3rd down and 18. 3rd and long, and you let the quarterback run for 27 yards. You have to wonder what was going on. So we got 1st down and 10 as Mitch Trubisky actually looks to be taking this drive on his own back now. You got Trubisky under center, takes the snap. 3-step drop, looks, throws, incomplete. I don't know if he was crossed off with somebody looking for Taylor Gabriel, but you got Allen Robinson was actually running, as you see King and Gabriel getting into it on the sideline. You're going to see a lot of that today. The Bears and the Packers do not like each other. As much as they like to talk about how much they like each other, you know that once the game starts up, there's going to be some hatred between the two teams. Trubisky's under center here at 2nd down and 10. Takes the snap, play action to Jordan Howard, looks back, looks around, fires it deep. Almost. That was intended for Allen Robinson, but broken up by Kentrell Bryce. Number 29 in your playbooks. Number 29 in your programs, actually. Sorry, you guys probably don't have a playbook. That was a good pass defense by Kentrell Bryce. It looks like, yeah, Robinson has it. As he's going to the ground, Control just knocks it away. So great play by Bryce on the back end for the Green Bay Packers. That brings up 3rd down and 10. We all know what happened last 3rd down. Green Bay was looking to play in a man or something last time, so we'll see what happens. Trubisky's in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, 3-step drop, looks around. Oh, you got a blitz coming. He throws it out of play. Looks like it was intended for maybe Miller, probably. As, yeah, the blocks are not holding up on these play-action passes. That's the 2nd time Clay Matthews has gotten in there. 1st time he got a sack. This time he forces Trubisky to throw the ball away, so that sets up a 4th down. Pat O'Donnell boots it away. Where is it going to go out? Goes out at the 19-yard line. So 2 possessions for the Bears. They were able to get at least some pretty good yardage, change the field position, but you like to see them sustain a drive here and there. As Aaron Rodgers comes out for his 2nd possession. Be interesting to see what they come out with. They attacked the Bears pretty good on the run with run plays, so I'd like to see them try to run the ball a little bit more. That way it'll set up the play action where they could probably get the Bears on a blitz maybe and beat them deep with Devontae Adams. Rodgers in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it to Jones, and he gets destroyed by Akeem Hicks in there first, but then Roquan Smith finishes him up. That is a loss of 1. Great play by the rookie and the good defensive tackle, Akeem Hicks. There was just absolutely nowhere to go. Akeem Hicks gets off the tackle of Patrick, it looks like, and from the Green Bay offensive line, able to stop Aaron Jones before he was able to get his feet turning. And then Roquan was just there to finish it off. Good play recognition by him. So we got 2nd down and 11. Rodgers in the shotgun yet again. Takes the snap, drops back. Short drop, throws it. Incomplete, intended for Aaron Jones. Nice breakup by Danny Trevathan, the middle linebacker for the Chicago Bears. That was a great play by him. It looked like it was going to be caught, but Aaron Jones wasn't going to go anywhere and not get much of anything. But Trevathan was able to break it up before they were able to get to the ground. So that brings up a 3rd and 11. Rodgers is yet again in the shotgun, 3 straight plays. Takes the snap, drops back 5 steps. Oh, Leonard Floyd came absolutely he did a speed rush off the right side. Able to hurry up that pass. Rodgers was able to get it off, but for a gain of pretty much nothing. I think it was incomplete, if I'm not mistaken. So that brings up a 4th down. Good play by Leonard Floyd coming in off the edge from his linebacker spot and disrupt that. Packers punted away here to Cohen, I believe. Breaks 1 tackle, not able to break the 2nd one, so that gets the Bears to the 28. Again, it seems like these teams are just feeling each other out still with 6:06 left in the first quarter. As I said, both teams trying to just figure out what works, what doesn't. Packers did not only ran the ball once that drive. I was actually pretty surprised, seeing as though Aaron Jones was able to find some running room in that on the first drive, if I'm not mistaken. He had a pretty decent run, but was held to -1 that drive. So Trubisky comes out in the shotgun. You got trips to the right. Play action to Cohen. Gets it out to Allen Robinson for a gain of 4. Trubisky's actually 2 for 6 for 4 yards, but he also has 1 rush for 27 yards. That was on 3rd down and 18 nonetheless. So 2nd down and 6. It'd be interesting to see what the Bears call on this play. They could run the ball, maybe pick up a little bit and set them up for a good 3rd down. Trubisky comes in under center. Gets split formation, hands the ball off to Jordan Howard. Howard gets a nice block, picks up the 1st down. That was a gain of about 8 yards. That was some good vision by Jordan Howard. He waited for his blocks to set up off the split formation. He was able to get a good seal from Trey Burton, and he took it for the 1st down. Good play by Trey Burton on the block and the fullback. Trubisky comes in under center on the 1st down play. You got split formation, strong side. Hands the ball up to Howard again. Howard is going to be stuffed by Jake Ryan, I believe, for a loss of 1. Yes, that was a good stop, good read by Jake Ryan on that one. He absolutely did not bite on that juke move by Jordan Howard. It would have been nice to see Howard at least try to spin or just plow through Jake Ryan, but you have to know what to do at what position to do it. So this brings up 2nd and 11. Trubisky will be in the pistol formation with Jordan Howard behind him. It looks like a tight formation. Takes the ball. Ooh, intended for Anthony Miller, but it's incomplete. Jake Ryan on the coverage. Trubisky looks out of sorts here today. He's 2 for, I believe, 7 right now for only 4 yards. You need those numbers to increase. You have Aaron Rodgers held to 0 points so far on 2 drives. You cannot give these possessions up. Trubisky out of shotgun, takes the snap, drops it. What a dime to Taylor Gabriel as that sets them up in the Green Bay territory for 15 yards, and that is a 1st down for the Chicago Bears. That was a nice pass. It looked like a comeback route, unless that's just the way that Trubisky threw it and led Gabriel back inside. He was lucky to stay above the 1st down line. Remember, if a player comes back, it's not where he catches it. If his momentum brings him back and he tries to run back upfield and he gets tackled behind the 1st down line, it would have been 4th down. But that was a good play by Taylor Gabriel to just get down as it brings up 1st down at the Packer territory. Shotgun. He looks deep. Trey Burton, what a over-the-shoulder catch by Trey Burton. Puts him in the Chicago Bears red zone for a gain of 34 yards. Trubisky just absolutely just dimed that one in there. He saw the single coverage. Trey Burton was able to get off the press of the number 20, I believe that is Kevin King. So he was able to beat him, get it behind him, and Trubisky just led him perfectly down the right sideline as it picks up 34 yards and sets them up in beautiful position right here to get a score before the second quarter. At the 13-yard line, Trubisky's in shotgun formation, takes a snap, jumps it off to Taylor Gabriel. That would be a pickup, puts them up. That is a pickup of 7 yards, puts them at the 6-yard line now of Green Bay's as they look to put this ball into the end zone. That's a good read by Trubisky. You don't want to see any turnovers, and you see that with young quarterbacks that once they get inside the red zone, they pressure a little bit. They start moving around a little bit, get twitchy. He was able to set his feet and release a good throw to Taylor Gabriel for a gain of 7. Trubisky under center. Quick step, drops, looks, throws it to Anthony Miller, but it's actually knocked away by number 37. Can't get a name on him. That was a good play. He was going to have the catch going out of bounds, and the Green Bay player, defensive back, knocked it out of his hands for an incomplete pass. So this brings up 3rd down and 3. Who is that, Jackson? Josh Jackson. I believe he's a corner from Iowa. He's a rookie, so that was a good play by the rookie on rookie crime right there. So yeah, 3rd down and 3. 2:02 left in the first quarter, and a very fast-paced first quarter, I might add. Trubisky's in shotgun. You got bunch formation on the left. Trubisky takes the snap, looks around, fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Taylor Gabriel with a nice slant route, able to seal off the defender, and Trubisky perfectly placed for a Chicago Bears touchdown. Awesome drive. Taylor Gabriel with a great play, as I said. It looked like a slant route. Sealed off, I believe Kevin King took it in, was in the end zone, so all Trubisky had to do was just lay it in there. Good throw. Cody Parkey's on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. So that play, that was 9 plays, 72 yards for the Bears scoring drive. It took 4:07 off the clock, and it was a 6-yard touchdown throw from Trubisky to Taylor Gabriel. So now the Bears will be kicking off with 1:59 left in the first quarter. And you have to imagine what is going through Mike McCarthy's head right now. He had a chance. They looked like they were going to score, and then the Bears called a blitz and forced a fumble that was forced by Trevathan and picked up by Bryce Callahan, who it looked like was rushing. So it looked like they did some type of corner blitz or all-out blitz with man coverage, and luckily they were able to get home before Rodgers was able to find the open man and pick them apart. So you have to imagine what they were in scoring position. So that took 3, possibly 10, a touchdown or a field goal off the board. As Aaron Rodgers comes out now, as that kick was a touchback. Aaron Rodgers is on his 3rd possession right now. It'd be interesting to see what the Bears play calling does on the defensive side, as it looks like they have 2 down linemen. You got Rodgers in the shotgun, takes the snap, goes down. Tackled by Deion Bush, backup safety for the Chicago Bears, as he came in on a blitz and sacks Aaron Rodgers. You have to imagine the Bears are getting excellent play calling right now in coverage in the secondary to allow these blitzes to get home. As that was a loss of 8, and Rodgers is sacked for the 3rd time today. As it's now 2nd and 18, 1:30 left on the game clock. 10 seconds on the play clock, as Rodgers is in the shotgun. And play action. Looks around, fires deep. Caught by Davante Adams. What a dime in triple coverage. I don't know how Adams caught that, but boy, did he got awesome separation on that one for a great catch. Man of steel. He didn't, as you have Eddie Jackson coming across as well, looking for the hit. Gets through Prince Amukamara for that catch. As that's a great play, and that sets up 1st down for Green Bay at the 44-yard line. That was, I think, Davante Adams' first catch on the day, as it went for, I believe, 20-something yards. Yeah, Rodgers under in the deuce formation close. Hands the ball up, but is stopped by Eddie Goldman as he comes in and holds Aaron Jones to a gain of 0. The Bears now are absolutely taking control of the defensive front here, as it looked like the Packers had all the momentum on the first drive. But now the Bears are settling in here. Aaron Rodgers under shotgun. Ace formation. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, and tackled by Khalil Mack coming in off the side. Nice pressure by Khalil Mack, able to stop that for a loss of 1. As we come to the end of the first quarter, the score is the Chicago Bears 7, Green Bay Packers nothing. We'll be right back after this quick word. All right, welcome back to beautiful Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois, with the Bears on top 7-0. The Packers are now moving from south to north. It's 3rd down and 10 here to start the second quarter. Rodgers is in shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Yeah, Eddie Jackson coming in on the blitz. Finds Geronimo Allison for a first down. First down, Green Bay. As that puts them in Bears territory for the second time today. As Geronimo Allison has 2 catches for 22 yards. That was a beautiful catch by him and a nice run after the catch, as he had absolutely nobody. It looks like Fuller and Khalil Mack actually got into each other, which allowed Allison to actually get open and allow him to run upfield for about 5 extra yards. So that was a big 3rd down conversion. So each team has one long 3rd down conversion in this game. Rodgers is under center with Aaron Jones to his left. Trips to the right, hands the ball off to Aaron Jones. He gets a beautiful hole. Pickup of 5 on that one, tackled by Bryce Callahan. Aaron Jones had a beautiful hole on that one that was opened up by the Green Bay offensive line. It's nice to see them fighting back after allowing a couple sacks and a couple runs for 0 yards. And a couple that went for minus yards as well. Rodgers in shotgun formation, takes the snap, looks back, looks around. What a hit by Eddie Jackson on Davante Adams. Laid him out as soon as the ball hit his hands. So that was a clean hit, shoulder to shoulder, right when the ball was touching his hands. Eddie Jackson came over and laid the hit to cause an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 for the Green Bay Packers at the 38-yard line of the Chicago Bears. They have not yet entered the red zone. Takes the snap and shotgun, looks around, throws it incomplete, intended for, as he had an injury to Patrick, the Green Bay center. It looks like it was intended for Davante Adams, who was actually going to run he was in the slot and was going to run it looked like an out route to the sideline. Quick, probably 5-step out route there, able to pick up the first down, but Aaron Rodgers missed him on that one. That's something you don't normally see from Aaron Rodgers. And it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 5. Pretty interesting play calling. We saw, oh, no, Mason Crosby is going to kick this. This is going to be a 56-yard attempt going with the wind. Kick is up. It is no good. Mason Crosby hooked it to the right as the Bears will take over in great field position here. It's actually on their side, but at the 45-yard line, compared to a punt that could have probably set them within the 5. So the Bears take over here at the 45-yard line. Trubisky will look to march this Bears offense down again for another scoring drive. It'd be interesting to see what they come out here. I'd like to see them run the ball a little bit, since they didn't do that really the first couple possessions that they've had. You got to establish the run here. Because once you establish the run, then it sets up the play action and everything just works better when you're able to run the ball. So Trubisky comes out in the deuce close formation with Jordan Howard in the backfield, takes the snap, hands it to Jordan Howard as he gets tackled by Mike Daniels, but he was able to pick up positive yardage as he gets 1 yard on that run play. As it's 2nd down and 9 here in the second quarter. 13:02 left. Trubisky's under center again. You got 2 receivers up at the top of the formation. Takes the snap, drops back, looks around. He's going to run it now. He's got open field. Slides right before Bryce is able to make the tackle on him. Trubisky is hurting the Green Bay Packers with his legs now. That was a pickup of 10 yards. That was great by Trubisky. He looks around, sees nothing. He sees the open field. He saw the linebacker go with Jordan Howard out of the backfield, so that opened up the middle of the field for Trubisky to take off. As he picks up 10 yards, that sets them up in Packers field position yet again. 1st down and 10 here on the 4th drive for Trubisky. He's in the shotgun formation. Cohen's out, takes the snap, looks around. Nice comeback route by... Oh, he gets away! Down to the 20-yard line. Down to the 21, actually. Trubisky, perfect comeback route for Allen Robinson, and Trubisky found him perfectly. Nice throw, nice run after the catch. Actually, Jair Alexander just turned around the wrong way for whatever reason. He looked out of position on that one. But then again, he is a rookie, so it's all a learning process for him. He'll get better. He'll learn from that. He'll watch film. I'm sure he'll not do that again. That's the Bears up at the 21-yard line. As you see, the offensive breakdown for the Bears: 13 pass, 7 rush. You'd like to see that a little bit closer to 500. Trubisky in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks around, fires it to Trey Burton. He's going to take it, down to the 6-yard line. And we got an injured Bear on the play, James Daniels for the Bears. He's an offensive lineman. Kevin King on the tackle. Wow, that was a great throw. Trey Burton running a out route towards the sideline, catches it in perfect position and was able to turn it up. It looks like the Packers were in man coverage again. It's kind of weird that you wouldn't go to a zone type defense when where Trubisky is just picking you apart right now. So down to the 6-yard line, the Bears, this is their 2nd straight drive in the red zone, as the Bears drive is going from left to right in the second quarter. I'd like to see if the Packers bring some pressure here. They need to start doing something. Trubisky is picking them apart as the Bears come out in a under center. Trubisky hands the ball off to Jordan Howard. He gets absolutely stuffed behind the line of scrimmage by Kevin King. It looks like King's having a pretty solid day today. He has 2 tackles, but he did get beat on that Trey Burton 34-yard pass that set up the first touchdown for the Chicago Bears a possession ago. They actually stopped Jordan Howard for a loss of 3 on the play, so this brings them back to the 9-yard line. 2nd down and goal. It looks like Trubisky is in the shotgun with Cohen to his right. Tight formation, hands the ball off to Tyree Cohen as he picks up the yards that were just lost. So it's 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line. Like I said, they lost yards on the previous play, and basically Cohen got them back. You'd like to see him pick up a little bit more yards there, so they could set up so it'd be a little bit closer to the goal line, but the Packers were able to stop that for a short gain. Trubisky in the shotgun as Cohen to his left, looks around, incomplete, intended for Anthony Miller. Boy, that was almost picked off, and I'm sure the coaching staff of Green Bay will have a talk to Josh Jackson on that one, as Josh Jackson batted it away, but I think he had an opportunity to pick it, as you see Matt Nagy not happy about something on the sideline. It was actually intended not for Anthony Miller, but it was intended for Allen Robinson. Because it looked like he was running a slant route too. So that would set up a field goal here for Cody Parkey. 4th down and goal. 10-10 left in the second quarter. Kick is up and it's good. So that gives the Bears a 10-0 lead with 10:07 left in the second quarter. The Bears are doing a pretty good job offensively. You like to see them put that one in the end zone though. They were down at the 6, but as you see with all games, if you get that first play is a negative, it's very hard to come back from that. So Cody Parkey here will kick the ball off to Davis. Trevor Davis, that is, number 11. Cody Parkey has a ball teed up. Kicks it. That is returnable as Davis takes it out. He's at the 23-yard line. Good return there from that was a return of about 25 yards, if I'm not mistaken. As you see Aaron Rodgers coming out for his 5th drive. The Packers did get the ball to start the game, so the Bears will receive in the second half. You see the Bears defense. There's not really anything I would change. They are dominating. Everything is working for them right now. You got empty formation. Rodgers takes the snap, looks around, finds number 18, Randall Cobb. Nice spin move, but he actually goes backwards on that one. After the spin move, it would be interesting to see. Yeah, it looked like he would have had a gain of about 8 with that spin move. Took him all the way back, and it's 2nd and 7, so he essentially lost yards that he would have had. As that was only a gain of 3, and that sets up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. Yeah, as you can see, Randall Cobb making that spin move, tries to make something out of nothing. He makes Deion Bush miss, but that spin move brings him back, and Eddie Jackson was not having none of it as he comes in and finishes off what was kind of a boneheaded play by Randall Cobb. As you see Mike McCarthy kicking the grass, not happy with that one, and I would have to agree with him. Rodgers comes out. He's got trips to the left. He's got Aaron Jones in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Oh, who jumped? It looked like as he was trying to get the defense to jump, his offensive lineman jumped instead. That's what Aaron Rodgers is known for, getting the defense to jump, but the Bears were having none of it as his offensive line pushes him back, as that was Taylor actually who moved on the offensive line. As that sets up a 2nd down and 12. That was not what the Packers were looking for to start this drive. They need something positive to happen here as they're down by 10. They haven't had shotgun formation for Aaron Rodgers. You got Aaron Jones in the backfield. You got trips to the right. Draw play. Aaron Jones gets stopped by Khalil Mack as Trevathan was coming in. Actually made Jones spin, which caused Mack to make the stop. As that was a loss of 3 on the play. Sets up a 3rd down. Sets up a 3rd down and 16. 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It'd be interesting to see what the Packers call here. I would have probably liked to see an empty set, but they will still stay in the shotgun formation as they have 2 receivers to the top of the formation. Rodgers takes the snap, looks around, moves around, throws it incomplete. I think he threw that away. He's starting to get happy feet right now, and that's something you never see from Aaron Rodgers. Normally he's calm, cool, and collected under pressure, but you have to imagine the amount of really starting to get to Aaron Rodgers as he threw that one away. So 4th and 16, the Packers will punt away. Could get good field position here depending on what Cohen could do. He takes it, has a nice block, gets to the 43-yard line of Chicago. Sets up great field position as they change the field here. Trubisky, as you can see, he's 8 for 15 for 104 yards, 1 touchdown. But as you see, 0 interceptions. That's something I always like to see from quarterbacks. If they have an interception, it varies between what they were looking at. But the fact that he has thrown a couple of balls that you might have thought were a little questionable, but for the most part, he's been pretty reliable with the football, throwing it away. As Trubisky comes in under center, hands the ball off to Jordan Howard. He gets a nice block from the running back as he picks up a gain of 2 on the play. Jordan Howard only has 12 yards. You'd like to see him have a little bit more, but it's about the 12 yards and what you're doing within those 12 yards that you have right now. And he's been kind of okay. Would like to see the blocks on the offensive line hold up a little bit more. As Trubisky comes in the shotgun formation, throws it. He actually had Trey Burton open if he would have waited, but throws it to Anthony Miller for a gain of 3 on the play. Sets up a 3rd and 4. He actually had Trey Burton on the opposite crossing route that he threw to Anthony Miller. If he would have waited just a little bit longer, he would have seen that. And it looked like Trey Burton had a lot of room to run and might have picked up the first down. As it's 3rd and 4, Trubisky in the shotgun yet again. He's got Howard in the backfield, looks around, throws it. Caught by Allen Robinson for a first down to the Packers side of the field, to the 45-yard line. That is a pickup of 6 yards. 1st and 10. That was a nice play by Trubisky. He let the routes happen, and as soon as Allen Robinson came open off of the in route, it looked like he was either in or a comeback, was able to find him, and Robinson made the rest of the play happen as he picks up the first down. Bears are in the Packers territory yet again. First down, Trubisky in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks around, finds Taylor Gabriel for a gain of 9. Gain of 9 as this sets up a 2nd and 1. Taylor Gabriel is actually having a pretty good day. Kevin King makes the stop right before he was able to pick up the first down. Right now, Trubisky's going to school on this Green Bay Packers defense. It's starting to look like Swiss cheese out there. Trubisky is coming in the shotgun formation. He's got Cohen in the backfield alongside of him. Takes the snap, looks around. Oh, it is picked off by Jake Ryan. What a play! He had Trey Burton coming in off it looked like a post route. Jake Ryan read it and jumped right in front of it and picks off Trubisky. And I was talking about taking care of the football. I don't think Trubisky had to force that one in there. It would have been interesting to see if maybe, yeah, he wasn't looking for Cohen. It would have been interesting to see if he would have let Cohen go, what would have happened with Jake Ryan. But nonetheless, I would say poor throw, poor decision by Trubisky on that one, as Jake Ryan gets the first turnover for the Green Bay defense, and that sets them up at their own 34-yard line. As Aaron Rodgers comes out for the start of this possession. So both teams have 1 turnover. You remember Aaron Rodgers fumbled on the first drive for them, and Trubisky just threw a pick. Comes out in the shotgun formation, looks around, fires it to Jimmy Graham, who picks up 14 yards on that one. Sets him up close to midfield, actually at the 49-yard line. First down for Green Bay. Nice find by Aaron Rodgers. That's completely different than what he looked like on that previous possession, where he was throwing the ball away, missing receivers, something you normally don't see from an elite quarterback of his stature. As at the 49-yard line, Rodgers comes out in the shotgun formation. He's got Aaron Jones to his left. Fakes the handoff, looks around, running around, throws it deep. Almost picked off, intended for Davante Adams. Almost picked off by Bryce Callahan, who would have had a pick to his name other than the fumble recovery that he had in the first quarter. I don't know what Rodgers was looking. I know it's Davante Adams, but double coverage with safety help over the top. I don't know about that one. Callahan played that nicely and almost came up with the interception. But if he would have came up with the interception, it would have been interesting to see where they would have spotted that ball. That would have been inside the 5, so it's probably a good idea that Callahan decided to not catch that. Comes in at 2nd and 10. Rodgers in the shotgun again with Aaron Jones. Looks around. Khalil Mack chasing down Aaron Rodgers. Tries to knock the ball out, but he won't get it. He won't strip Rodgers as Rodgers picks up about 6 on that play. Gets down to the 45-yard line. Khalil Mack, he did a weird route, but was able to recover going around the edge. You're able to recover and chase down Rodgers before Rodgers was able to turn on the jets and at least pick up a first down, but holds them to a 3rd and 4 in a empty formation. Rodgers is in the backfield by himself, takes the snap, looks around, fires it to Jimmy Graham for a first down. Down to the 33-yard line. Jimmy Graham is now starting to heat up as he has 2 receptions for 29 yards. That was a gain of 13 yards down to the Bears' 33-yard line. Still not within the red zone, though. So Green Bay, although they've been close, have not gotten into the Bears' red zone yet. And we're in the second half. 4:06 left to go. In the, actually now 3:53 left as Rodgers comes out in the shotgun formation. Under center, hands the ball up to Jamal Williams as he gets stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1 on the play, tackled by a whole boat of Bears. I think it was Trevathan, Mack, Floyd, and Smith all in the backfield. That was the weird Packers formation. I want to say the split formation where they have 2 fullbacks, or a fullback and a tight end, and then the running back forms a diamond with the quarterback under center. You don't really see that formation used as much in the NFL these days, but the Packers tried it there and they were stopped for a loss of 1. So it's 2nd down and 11 at the 34-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back, fires it to Randall Cobb for a gain. Down to the 15-yard line. That sets up a first down inside the Bears' red zone. So the first time Green Bay hits the Chicago red zone is in with about 3 minutes left in the second quarter. That play to Randall Cobb was a pickup of 19 yards as Callahan was able to stop him before Cobb was able to get much of anything after the catch. Rodgers is in the shotgun formation with Aaron Jones to his left. Hands it off to Aaron Jones. He has a room up the right side. Tackled by Roquan Smith, and then Kyle Fuller came in to finish the deal. Pickup of 2. Did you see Roquan doing a little dance there? I wouldn't celebrate too much. You do want to stop the opposing offense from getting a touchdown and drawing within 3 points. As we come to the 2-minute warning here at Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois, the Chicago Bears are up 10-0. We'll be back right after this. As we welcome you back to Chicago, Illinois. Chicago is on top 10-0 against the Green Bay Packers. 2 minutes left here in the first half. I'd like to remind you guys that Chicago did kick off to start the game, so Chicago will be receiving the ball at the beginning of the second half. Empty formation. Rodgers in the shotgun here at the 12-yard line. Drops back, looks around, almost. Oh, he caught it. Callahan had the interception but dropped it, and Randall Cobb picked it, basically caught it for a gain of 2 on the play as it sets up a 3rd and 6. Wow, that was a very, very interesting play that developed right there. Yeah, you see Callahan fighting. He actually, he tips it. Wow. As the Packers catch a break there, you have to wonder what they're going to call here as Rodgers is in the shotgun formation with Aaron Jones to his left, trips to the right, takes his snap, drops back, looks around, under pressure, throws it away. as he took a shot from Leonard Floyd after the throw. Luckily, there wasn't a helmet-to-helmet or roughing the passer call on that one. 4th down and 6, as what do the Packers want to do here? I was surprised that they only ran the ball, I think, one time on that while in the red zone. You could have done a pass play out of under center, but to do a couple straight drives with the shotgun, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, you don't want to give the Bears too much. So Mason Crosby, the kick is good, so it's 10-3 now, so the Packers do get a score before the second half runs out. I would like to remind everybody to stay with this broadcast through the halftime show, as we will show you scores from other games around the league of interest to you guys. As Mason Crosby tees the ball up. This has been a pretty good game so far. No team has looked dominant, although the Bears have defensively and offensively before that pick by Jake Ryan on a questionable throw by Trubisky. Nonetheless, Green Bay comes back and drives down the field and scores a field goal. As you see the numbers for Trubisky at the bottom of the screen, 122 yards, a touchdown, and that pick that I was just mentioning. So it'd be, if I was the Bears right now, I would try to just run the clock out and get to halftime. You don't want to have the Packers keep this momentum. You also don't want to throw the ball and have Trubisky throw into another turnover and therefore getting the momentum back to Aaron Rodgers, who just drove them down the field. As Trubisky comes off in the shotgun formation. Almost picked off, intended for Allen Robinson, and went off his hands and Jair Alexander. Trubisky's lucky to not have that one picked off. I don't know what they were doing on that one. If you're Allen Robinson, you got to bring that in. So it brings up a 2nd down at the 25-yard line. 1:20 left here in the second quarter. Trubisky is in the shotgun yet again, drops it back, looks around, scrambling. He has open field, but he decides to throw it back across his body, incomplete. Yeah, that interception has gotten to Trubisky's head because he is rattled right now. He had wide open field on that left side of the formation and just stopped and threw it back across his body and almost threw another interception. Luckily, it wasn't an interception. Luckily, it wasn't, but they are going against what I thought they were going to do, as Trubisky is under center, now hands the ball off. That was for nothing as Green Bay takes a timeout. Yeah, I don't know what that series was about. They absolutely did nothing on that one. 2 passes, both incomplete, so you take no time off the clock. And then the one time that you do run it, Green Bay has 3 timeouts, uses 1, so they have 2 timeouts left with 1:08. And they're going to get the ball in pretty decent field position unless Pat O'Donnell can boot this one. As you look at Trubisky talking to Akeem Hicks, I'm sure he's asking the same thing, as the Packers are now fired up. Yeah, you've given the Green Bay all the momentum in the world right now to do something, especially if they could get the ball back in good field position. Aaron Rodgers tore him apart that last drive. And yeah, down at the 21-yard line, so I mean it works out in the Bears' favor, but you can't be playing with fire here in the first game of the season. So Aaron Rodgers comes out deep in his own side of the field. It's gonna be interesting to see what Mike McCarthy wants to do here and what Aaron Rodgers wants to do. I'm sure Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to drive this ball down the field and at least try for a field goal. All they have to do is get to right around the 40-yard line for Mason Crosby to be in range. Empty formation, pump fakes, throws it deep. They're nice dime to Randall Cobb, as Randall Cobb is picking the Bears secondary apart right now, as that's a gain of 20 yards. As Green Bay takes a timeout with 56 seconds left, so they have 1 left. like to see them utilize the sidelines now. I know Rodgers is good at that, moving around, buying a little time and letting the routes develop longer, able to draw the pass rush in and then throw it over their heads for a nice dime on the sidelines. You possibly see that, but probably not with 56 seconds left. You would still like to see them utilize the sidelines here. If they get tackled in bounds, you're going to see the hurry up. They're not probably going to use... They want to save that timeout for the field goal if they can. Pistol formation. Rodgers takes the snap, drops back, looks around, nothing. Run in now. He does have open field. He decides to throw it. Finds Jimmy Graham down at the 30-yard line of the Bears. Oh, man, 29 yards. You have to wonder what the Bears were doing is now... Yeah, the Packers are going to let this clock run, but I don't know. You might want to hurry up and at least try for a touchdown here. As he gets tackled at the 30-yard line of the Bears, 5 yards away from the end zone, but again in Bears territory. Rodgers had room to run, but he actually threw it, and I didn't know that he had somebody open downfield because the camera angle didn't show it, but I mean, that's why I'm up here in the booth and not down there playing quarterback. Rodgers sets up. It's at the 30-yard line, closer to the 29 a little bit. In the pistol formation, Rodgers takes the snap. Drops back, looks around, has nothing. He's going to get sacked by Leonard Floyd. As that is probably going to take... They're probably going to use the timeout here, and yes, they do with 10 seconds left. And they're going to kick the field goal to bring the score within 4. Assuming Crosby makes it. That was a good play by Leonard Floyd. He was getting blocked. Saw that Rodgers was moving out to his side. Disengaged from the tackle. And was able to stop Rodgers before he was able to do some damage. So good play by Leonard Floyd. As that pretty much saved maybe a touchdown drive, if anything. I was a little surprised that after the Jimmy Graham catch, they had 36 seconds left and they didn't even go to a hurry up or anything, just letting the clock run. They had a chance to tie the game. So you have to wonder if that's going to come back and bite them later on in the game as Crosby sets up here for a field goal. The snap, places down, kick is up, and it's right down the middle as Crosby brings the Packers within 4 as it is a 10-6 ball game. Crosby has 2 field goals to his credit now. The one touchdown in the game was a touchdown throw to Taylor Gabriel on a great slant route in the first quarter. And then that was followed up by a Cody Parkey field goal on the very next possession. So with 6 seconds left here, I'm assuming Crosby is going to boot this and the Bears will take a knee to go into halftime. I remind everybody to stay tuned for the halftime show so you could get scores and updates from the other games that are going on right now currently. Crosby boots it off, and exactly, it is a touchback. Taquan Mizell kneels it in the end zone, so it comes out to the 25-yard line, and here comes Mitch Trubisky, probably to take a knee. But with what happened last possession and having a couple throws, I mean, who knows, he might fumble the snap on the kneel down. Trubisky's played an okay game. He had that questionable interception a couple drives ago where I don't think he really needed as the Bears set up in the kneel position, and Trubisky will kneel this and take this to the halftime. But as I was saying, it wasn't a bad throw. It's just one that I probably wouldn't have made and one that probably didn't need to be made at that juncture of time. They were driving and actually had a route underneath it that kind of looked like it was going to develop into something where he could have had a check down and didn't really need to throw it over the top. And I mean, great play by Jake Ryan to jump up and catch that throw. But at the same time, you don't really want to put a linebacker in that position where he has to make a great play, because that changed the whole rest of the second quarter. As you know, the Packers ended up scoring 6 unanswered points after that. So take that for what it's worth.